are members of a secret society. Hush! Working by the moon's uncertain disk. Our motto is revenge without anxiety. That is without unnecessary risk. Hush! We spend our nights on damp straw and squalid hay, when trade is not particularly brisk. Hush! But now and then we take a little holiday and spend our honest earnings in a frisk. Hush!
500 years ago, our ancestors' next-door neighbor had a mother whose brother by some means or other incurred 3 months' hard labor.
3 months' hard labor.
This wrongful sentence, though, on his head he contrived to do it, as it tarnished our scotch in which there had a touch, and we swore mankind should rue it.
Yes, 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 we swore mankind should rue it. Yes, 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 we swore mankind should rue it. So we're members of a secret society. Hush! Working by the moon's uncertain disk. Our motto is revenge without anxiety. That is without unnecessary risk.
Bless my heart, what are you all doing here? How comes it that you have ventured in so large a body so near to the confines of civilization? And by daylight, too. It seems rash.
Elvino, we are here under the circumstances of a romantic and sentimental description. We are all going to be married.
What, all of you?
One each day during the next 3 weeks. What do you say to that?
Why, that it strikes at the root of your existence as a secret society, that's all. And who is to be the first?
The first is Risotto, who went down to the village this morning, disguised as a stockbroker, to be married to Minestra, and we expect the happy couple back any minute. The next is Giuseppe. He's to be married tomorrow. Luigi on Thursday. And so on until we are all married off. As we are 24 in number, that will occupy 24 days, which are to be passed in unceasing revelry. And our captain, Aristino, intends to confer upon you the benefit of our custom.
There, I think he's right. I am out of wine just now, but I have a family prescription for fine old crusted Chianti, which I will send to the nearest chemist to be compounded at once. There's only one thing which I must stipulate. Let these revels be as joyous, as reckless, as rollicking as you please. Only let them be conducted in a whisper.
What? Because we are a secret society? We are not as secret as all that.
No, but because there is a considerable portion of a poor old alchemist on the 2nd floor who is extremely unwell. You wouldn't go for to disturb the dying moments of a considerable portion of a poor old alchemist.
You are unusually considerate. What's the matter with him?
Why, the poor old boy is continually blowing himself up with dynamite in his researches after the Philosopher's Stone. Well, that's nothing. It's all in the day's work, and he's used to it. But this time he has blown himself up worse than usual, and several of the bits are missing. If you come across anything of the kind, they are his, and I'm sure you'll behave honorably and give them up at once.
We swear.
Bless you. Up he goes again. Excuse me 1 minute while I go and collect him.
Come all the maidens in merry community, gay and jocose, hither we went. Risotto, Minestra are knitted in unity. Nobody If you please, I'm now a member of your band.
If you please, she's...
Now allow me, pray, to speak. I am married.
She's my wife, you understand.
If you interrupt, I'll leave you in a week.
I really think I
You
might,
are very impolite.
but I wanted to explain.
Now there you go again.
But I wanted to explain.
Now there you go again.
To
There you
explain.
go again.
To
There you
explain.
go again. If you kindly will permit me, I can perfectly acquit me. I'm a lady.
She's a lady.
Very good, then I refrain. If you kindly will permit me, I can perfectly acquit me. I'm a lady.
She's a lady. Very good if she refrain. Allow me to present to you my wife.
I think you'd better keep her to yourself.
She's a treasure and the pleasure of my life.
I dare say until she's laid upon the shelf.
She's a poem, she's a song.
You don't mean it, go along.
I shall love her when she's grey.
Will you really, I dare say?
I shall love her when she's grey.
Will you really, I dare say?
I shall love her when she's
Will
grey.
you really, I dare say? With your snapping and your snarling.
You're a dear and you're a darling.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Oh, my darling, oh, my dear, my dear. You're a dear and you're a darling.
Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Oh, my darling, oh, my dear.
Three secret cheers for the captain.
How do? How do? Ah, the bride and bridegroom. Allow me. Charming. At least I think so. Another. Yes, charming. Risotto, my poor fellow, accept my condolences.
Condolences? You don't see anything wrong with her?
With her? Oh, no, not with her. My dear friend, she's bewitching. You are bewitching, aren't you?
I believe I'm nice.
You do? I'm delighted to hear it on such good authority.
Still, I don't see why you should condole with me.
Don't you? Never mind, you will. Now tell me, Minestra, candidly, what was it you saw in him to admire? It's not his face, of course, nor his figure. We'll put them out of the question. It can't be his conversation because he hasn't any.
I don't know. He's got a way with him.
Has he got it with him now?
I don't know. I suppose so.
Risotto, give us an example of the way you have with you.
It's something like this.
Oh, but my dear girl, really, dear.
You've got to be nearer to him for it to tell.
Well, but even then, now look at it in cold blood. Think of it 10 years hence when the novelty's worn off.
It does look foolish from here. Oh, I almost wish I hadn't.
My dear.
Don't. I'm so inexperienced.
I suppose so. Pity, pity. Never mind, next time you'll be older. Now, girls, I have some news for you. The Duke and Duchess of Pallavicini are to pass through the village this evening on their way to Palermo. You don't see a real Duke and Duchess every day, so the best thing you can do is run down and prepare to receive them.
A real Duke and Duchess? Oh, that will be delightful.
Only think a Duke and Duchess. Ah, but we are lucky lasses. I we too are looking glass for a few artistic touches. Let us decorate our dresses ere the grand procession passes, and receive the upper classes in our most becoming dresses. Go and wash your pretty faces, dressed in ribbons and in laces, for expect from both the graces a well-merited review. And your hair, I pray you, frizz it, for it isn't often, is it, that you're favored with a visit from a duchess and a duke? For it isn't often, is it, that you're favored with a visit from a duchess and a duke? Yes, we'll wash our pretty faces, dressed in ribbons and in laces, for it isn't often, is it, that we're favored with a visit from a duke and from a duchess and a duke. For it isn't
then, to business. Shh. Anything to report?
Yes, a traveling Englishman passed our encampment this morning.
Good. We have a vendetta against all traveling Englishmen. The relation of our ancestors' neighbor was arrested by a traveling Englishman. Well?
No, very bad. The cowardly ruffian was armed.
What a lily-livered hound! That's so like these Englishmen. This growing habit of carrying revolvers is the curse of our profession. Anything else?
Only an old market woman on a mule.
Well, did you arrest her?
We were about to do so, but she passed us in silent contempt.
This growing habit of passing us in silent contempt strikes at the very root of our little earnings. Of course you could do nothing.
Nothing whatever. You see, as we are all to be married in the next 3 weeks, we are bound, as men of honor, to hand over our personal charms in the same condition of substantial and decorative repair that they were in when we captivated these confiding creatures.
Naturally. However, take heart. I have an enterprise in hand which promises the very maximum of profit with the very minimum of risk. The Duke and Duchess. I believe we have a vendetta against all dukes and duchesses.
The judge who sentenced the relation of our ancestor's neighbor would have been a duke if they had created him one.
Oh, the scoundrel! Then I intend to secure this Duke and Duchess.
Ah, but how? Remember the motto of our band, heroism without risk.
We shall do it diplomatically, of course. In the first place, we shall seize on yonder monastery.
When the monks are asleep.
Why, of course, and dress ourselves in their robes. In the meantime, Menestra, disguised as an old woman, will lure the Duke away from his escort and into our power.
I think I could do it better as a young woman.
Nonsense, you little goose. You know nothing at all about it. Listen.
The Duke and the Duchess, as they travel through the lands with the clips of their whips and their high jerry-ho, will pass by the rock where that monastery stands in a first-class fine folk fashion, with their high jerry-ho, their postillion in vermilion, and the rattle of their cattle and their high jerry-ho. Their high jerry-ho, their postillion in vermilion, and the rattle of their cattle and their high jerry-ho. Their high, their high jerry-ho. Minestra they'll find is a tottering old crone with her moans and her groans and her high jerry-ho, who has tumbled down the rock and is lying all alone, and her cries will excite their compassion with her high jerry-ho, and her proper so improper, and her fussy lock-a-mussy, and her high jerry-ho. Her high jerry-ho, and her proper so improper, and her fussy lock-a-mussy, and her high jerry-ho. Her high, her high jerry-ho. She'll beg that the Duke will convey her to the friars with their splint and their lint and their high jerry-ho. They'll take her up at once through the brambles and the briars, and her woes to the monks she'll explain them with her high jerry-ho, with their wrappings and their scrappings and their cackle on diackle on their high jerry-ho. With their high jerry-ho, and their wrappings and their scrappings and their cackle on diackle on their high jerry-ho. Their high, their high jerry-ho. By this time the monks will have fallen in our clutches with their cries of surprise and their high jerry-ho, and disguised in their robes we'll receive the Duke and Duchess, and in custody we'll detain them with their high jerry-ho, and the pusses of those cusses, and the ransom very handsome, and the high jerry-ho. With their high jerry-ho, and the pusses of those cusses, and the ransom very handsome, and the high jerry-ho. Their high jerry-ho.
Little word so glibly spoken, take pity on a heart that all but broken. Teresa, one word come, trisyllabic, an Eastern Odin sends you a Arabic. Oh, that the word has tender in thy nature, as in thy soft and tender nomenclature. Bedecked in fashion trim, with every curl a quiver, or leaping light of limb, or rivulet and river, or skipping o'er the lea, on daffodil and daisy, or stretched beneath a tree, or languishing and lazy, whatever be her mood, be she demurely prude, or languishingly lazy, my lady drives me crazy. In vain her heart is wooed, whatever be her mood. What profit should I gain? Suppose she loved me dearly, her coldness turns my brain to verge of madness nearly. Her kiss, though heaven knows, to dream of it were treason, would tend, as I suppose,